I didn't realize it. I didn't realize that I was moving into a new transition. You know, I noticed that a lot of people don't realize when you are manifesting and what rumbling. That means is that there are going to be people that were once in your life that are no longer going to be in your life because they're not a part of your new journey. They're not a part of this new chapter in your life. They were only there for a paragraph. I'm also learning that there's certain things about myself. Like I realize like when I don't receive the recognition that I know that I deserve, that hurts me. But I'm willing to be able to vocalize that. I'm willing to be able to let a person know my boundaries and to tell them that no, I will not allow anybody to disrespect me. And I had this conversation with ChatGPT because a lot of things that had happened and it made me overstimulated. It made me very upset. And I told myself at the end of the day, that doesn't make me less than. See, this is how you know when you're moving into the actual state of conscious of being in the wish fulfilled. When you know that you're moving there is when even with things in your reality may seem rocky, you still are going to choose yourself. At the end of the day, this doesn't just because you weren't recognized by your the people at your job, or just because you weren't recognized by the people in your life, or you weren't given that sense of validation or that sense of security or safety, doesn't necessarily mean that you are not enough. It does not mean that you are not seen. It does not mean that you are not valued. It does not mean that you are not safe. You can simply continue to choose you regardless of what is happening outside of you. And that's the one thing I'm learning that a lot of people are missing when they talk about Neville Goddard. He's saying to choose you no matter what, to choose the state of you already remembering who you are. Because no matter what is happening outside of you, no matter what has been said, no matter what has been done, you're still going to show up for yourself. You're still going to show up as that version of you that deserves the respect that you know you deserve. You're still going to show up as that person that deserves the reality that you that you've been affirming, okay? Whether you, affirming, writing, whatever you're doing. And this is how you know that you're actually in that new calm state. You're in that transitioning state. If you still are going to assume the worst and then continue to put yourself at that low vibrational frequency, or continue to operate from that old chapter, and you keep allowing that into your new beginning, then you're going to keep recreating the things that you don't want. Remember, even when reality is shaky, still show up and fucking choose you, because I chose me today and you can do the same. Bye.